episode of The Codgers. With us tonight is myself, Arthur. We have Miss Daisy.
Howdy, howdy.
We have Laverne.
What up, y'all?
We have Morty.
Present.
And as usual, my Boricua romance, Gumercindo.
Hola.
And Cecilia and Betty are late, but we'll be
Bringing
joining
up
us
the
soon,
rear.
I believe.
Yet again.
Bringing up the rear. So this week we have a fun topic, and we're going to talk about most embarrassing, or if not most embarrassing, an embarrassing story you're going to share. I will go first, I suppose. So, most embarrassing story. I just said most embarrassing. Anyway. Most embarrassing story. The gummies are kicking in, guys. Full disclosure.
Oh, speaking of gummy, let me take one.
Go eat your gummy.
Yeah, I got it.
Anyway,
I got it.
Anyway, so let's all go back in time. I believe the year was 2011, 2012. I bought my first house with my ex. And I did what one does when they buy a home, and I took a few days off to get settled in, right? You got to paint, you got to unpack boxes, get furniture delivered, the whole thing, whatever. So I'm taking a couple days off, and I believe the ex had to work that day. Well, yes, they had to work that day because I was home alone. And I'm, doing my thing, whatever, and I'm doing my thing dressed the way you do when you're doing your thing. I'm in a bathing suit and a t-shirt. Because I need to be in something. I need to be in something that I can get messy. Because paint and all the things. Like, you're going to be gross. You don't want to ruin something you like. So anyway, I'm barefoot, whatever. Well, at some point, I'm like, in the day, I say to myself, I said, I should go check my mail. How exciting, my mailbox. So I check my mail, pick up, whatever crap that came to me that early. And didn't realize, or maybe wasn't paying attention when someone told me, that the front door automatically just locks. And so I try to open the front door, can't do it. I'm like, oh no. Well, I mean, my cell phone's in the house, my wallet's in the house. I'm literally barefoot in my bathing suit and a t-shirt. And so I do the thing where I'm like, maybe a window, or, I had a sliding glass door, on the back porch. I said, maybe I can open that. Oh no, I very diligently locked everything. Good, yay me. So now I have a problem. What am I going to do? First of all, it's Florida I believe we moved in a hot month, like in a summer month, or they're all hot months except for right now. And I have to decide which neighbor I'm going to try to see is home so I can ask them to use their phone. I've already established that the neighbors on the left side of us hate us. They hated us from day one. They were just always very Karen-y and awful. So I wasn't going to go there. So I was like, well, I've never met the ones on the right. Let's see what happens. So I knock on the door, and mind you, this is around, let's say, 11 o'clock a.m., maybe 12 p.m. The guy answers the door, very nice, tall dude, white guy, with a glass of wine, because it's 11 a.m., why not?
11.
And I'm like, oh, hi. And I opened with a not so great opening. I was like, I swear to God, I'm not a psycho. I said, I just moved in next door. I said, I locked myself out accidentally. I'm not wearing my shoes. I don't have a phone. Is there anything, is there some way I could please, use your phone book and your phone?
Phone book?
Or you could, get a nut, because I was like, because I wasn't going to be like, can I use your smartphone? I don't know. I just needed the number for a locksmith. Well, he's very nice. He's like, oh, yeah, come on in. And, I'm, of course, judging his house. Because, yeah, he's happy. He's
drunk.
Who knows what number glass that was. Yeah. And, so I'm thinking, oh, great, should I go in? He was very eager to let me in.
He's like,
yeah, now am I going to be Tuesday's child, even though by now I'm in my 30s? Oh no, he's missing, whatever. So I'm like, oh dear, this is how you end up a skin suit, but what choice do I have? I'm barefoot, whatever. So I go in, and he actually ends up being very nice, and I'm of course judging his house a little because I'm like, oh, what, in a good way. I was like, oh, this is how he has things set up. This is his layout. This is interesting, And he offers me a glass of wine, and I'm like, I'm good. Like, I just need to, right now is the time to,
Let's hang out and drink.
Yeah.
And so I might have mentioned no shoes. So anyway, so he literally gives me his phone book and his landline because he's older than we are. So these are all like things he has on hand: a landline, a phone book. So I find what I can guess is a locksmith that'll come to the area. They're like, we'll be there in about an hour. So I'm like, okay, I thank the guy. I'm like, thank you so much. They're going to be here soon. And he's like, well, you can wait in here if you want. I'm like, oh, I'm good. Thank you so much.
Introverting you.
I just wasn't like, I was like, this is still kind of weird.
Like small talk. Yeah.
And he had said very nicely, he goes, oh, well, we like you guys. You're a lot quieter than the guys that lived there before.
Oh, that's right.
Because I guess they party a lot. They were a gay couple too, but they apparently... it was a really great setup for partying. We just never threw parties because we were both introverts. But anyway, so I wait on the front porch, whatever. The guy gets there, and I hope before anyone cancels me, I'm going to do an impression of a Middle Eastern gentleman only because he was Middle Eastern. I'm not making fun of their accent, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so... the guy arrives and, he's like, oh, and I explained to him my situation, and he goes, well, do you have a wallet? How do I know you live here? And I was like, I don't. I'm like, my wallet's in there too, but I was like, I swear you'll get your payment. I'll show you my license.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I just have to get inside. He's like, okay. He goes, but if you are not, you do not live here, I'll have to call the police. I'm like, I understand. I swear I live here. Whatever. So anyway, he actually has a very hard time. Apparently, it was a really good lock that the previous owners installed. He was like, I don't know if I can open this. And I was like, great.
Dear.
Like, what do you do? So, and so finally, he's like, oh, he really had to jimmy it. He basically broke the door in the process, but that was a separate issue. But anyway, he gets in, and I'm immediately, because I'm just an anxious person, I'm just like running in the house, and we have wood floors, or had wood floors. And he's like, sir, do not run, because now I have a new problem. I can't find my effing wallet. So I'm like, oh God, I just told him I have my wallet, I have my identification. So I'm like running around, and he's like, sir, do not run, it is okay. Like, you do not. And I'm like, oh God, like, he's going to call the cops. Like, this is great. Like, finally, like an idiot, I found my wallet, and guess where it was? In a pair of pants that were in the dryer. Awesome. Sweet. So
Wow.
I pull them out, and I show him my identification, and I'm like, okay, well, here's my debit card to pay. He goes, oh, I cannot accept. He's like a check or a cash, and I'm like,
oh my gosh.
So, well, I don't have the cash. I was like, but if you want to follow me to the Walmart up the street, I can go get some out of the ATM. So that's what we did. We drove up to the ATM.
He went with you or followed you?
He followed me to the Walmart.
Goodness.
I went and got the cash out and handed it to him. Plus, I think I tipped him some. I was like, thank you so much. And he was he was very nice. But yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. Like, no shoes, lost wallet, stranger danger.
So do not run.
Had a lot of moments.
My gosh. Yeah, that was. Oh, I love that story.
I can
Who's
just
next?
imagine you pinballing your way around your house.
And I was like, I swear it's here somewhere. Blah blah blah. Like,
And
okay,
it's
I got
in
it.
your and typical. Yeah, it's in your pants in the dryer.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's my husband.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love it. I love it so much.
Oh man.
Oh,
All right, who's
Who's
next?
next?
That was a good one. That was a good one.
I think I'll go.
Good.
Okay.
All right. So, I am, as I may have mentioned before, in healthcare, and I work in a surgical procedure area. And not long ago, well, I would say maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, unfortunately had a root canal fail, and you know what? That happens. It's an old person thing, okay? And so, has nothing to do with how good you take care of your teeth. It just happens. And when that happens, they can't replace it. They have to pull the tooth and do a full dental implant. All right? So anyways, that involves, having to get a bone graft, and then, they give you this thing called a flipper. If somebody knows what that is. If you don't, it's basically a tiny little partial denture is what it ends up being. Okay, well, it doesn't fit in like a regular denture while you're waiting for yourself to heal and get ready for the dental implant. You have to kind of fit it in with denture glue. All right?
I'm already laughing because I know the story. I just
know what's going to happen. All right. Okay. Well, here I am. I'm a professional. I'm trying to still look like a professional woman with this stupid little implant. It's tiny, okay? It's a tiny little tooth in the front, on the bottom. You really can barely even see it. But this is new to me, and it's a pain in the butt, and I'm still getting used to having to wear super poly grip, of all things, in my mouth, all right? So I'm carrying this stuff around, and you can't eat with it in. You have to take the little thing out and fix it back. And so I'm just kind of carrying this around because I don't really know a better alternative. Well, all right, so fast forward. I'm at work one day, and we're preparing for a procedure, and some of our procedures are under full anesthesia where we have to put a breathing tube in. Well, this particular patient that they bring into the room, he's a smoker and had been a smoker for years and years and years. And if any of you have ever experienced this, some people that have smoked most of their life have this dusky skin. Mm-hmm. And I will tell you that the things that I've seen come out of their lungs is not pretty. It's nasty, okay? And working in ICU, I've seen all manner of strange bodily fluids, okay?
Ew.
Just, it's gross, but I'm used to it. So anyways, I see this guy roll up, and we get him on the table, we get him to sleep, and I'm just kind of, going around the room getting ready, and I glance over, and I look at this dude's arm, and there is just a blob of some dusty, gray, nasty looking, like something just on his arm. And I'm just kind of mortified by this whole thing. And I called everybody's attention to it. Everybody in the room. I'm like, what in the bodily fluid hell am I looking at? Okay? Everybody's looking at it. Everybody's looking. All right?
Yeah.
The nurse anesthetist comes over, and she's, basically anesthesia, but, not an anesthesiologist, just a nurse. She comes over with a little dry gauze and wipes it off, and here I am, kind of germaphobe, like, maybe a little soap and water, maybe some antibiotic there. I don't know. It's nasty, right? And I'm just making the big deal out of it, and I'm calling everybody's attention to it. Well, I'm done with my drama, and I leave the room. It was about that time that I looked down at my pocket, my pants, and the tube of super color grip, the top of it had come off. And I had leaned up against the patient, and it had squeezed out of the tube onto the floor. It was the super poly grip on that poor man's arm. And I had roasted him.
You really judged his life choices.
I judged him.
Poor thing.
So
and called everybody's attention to it.
I called everybody's attention. Everybody.
It was you.
Wow.
Fluid hell.
It's the best.
And we grew up, growing up when we did, there's not a lot of smoking now, but I feel like we all in our generation had friends whose parents smoked in the house. And it would just smell like ashtray the whole house.
Ashtray and poly grip, apparently.
Great story, Laverne. Great story.
Great story, Laverne.
I just, listen, full spatial awareness. You ever come across something like that? Just,
Don't be
Maybe
afraid to ask
check your
questions.
pockets. Check your pockets. Yeah.
Check your pockets.
Make sure. Was it you?
Make sure. I mean, most of y'all
Yes.
don't have to walk around with super poly grip in your pockets.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
just
Oh
saying.
God, such a great story. Hey
All
Arthur,
right.
careful. You want to
Who's
get in
next?
and get a little protection. I'm driving, so I'm a little distracted. Somebody else wants to go. Morty and Goomer.
I can go. I'm just
Okay.
fighting at the moment, trying not
Oh
to.
yeah.
Oh,
I know.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I think we're all
Oh,
kind
I
of.
just knocked
Never
somebody
mind.
out.
I'm dead.
They activated
Oh,
I
the stick of
revived.
truth, so
Huh?
they
Yeah.
They're on
activated
the
the
top.
stick of truth. So we're
Uh-huh. So it's a little tough. Whoa, no! Ah, shoot.
welcome
Hey, Betty.
to the show, Betty.
Welcome to the show, Betty.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
So we were telling most embarrassing story that you're willing to tell. So far, I have gone, and so has
Brown,
Laverne.
Brown.
So if you would like to jump
Come on.
in,
Come on,
Or,
Laverne.
I can go now that I'm dead.
okay. Go ahead, Morty.
I don't need to focus anymore. So it was about 20.
Cecilia,
Hey,
Cecilia had joined us too. Hola.
welcome. All right, so catching everyone up, we're talking about most embarrassing story that you're willing to share. And Morty was about to tell his, so you're all
Yes.
caught up.
Okay, so it was about 20 years ago. A good friend of mine was getting married,
boy.
and it was out of state. And at the time, I was in law school, so I had to fly up for the wedding. Well, my flight, whatever flight I could get, delayed. I don't remember, but I missed the rehearsal of the wedding procession. However, I made it to the dinner, but missed the. And they're like, "Oh, don't worry about it. All you got to do is." And I was a groomsman, so they're basically telling me all you got to do is X, Y, Z. You're fine. This is who you're walking with from the bridal party. I'm like, cool, not a problem. So the next morning we get to the wedding. And not only did I have to do that, but since I was last in line, I was asked when the procession goes up and then we sit, I have to run all the way back to the entrance of the church, open the giant doors, and roll the giant carpet through that door into the entranceway for the bride to walk up on.
Wow.
So we get there and we start. And I'm in line next to my opposing member of the bridal party, and we get to the front. And I turn, look at her, and I bow to her. No one told me specifically I'm supposed to bow to the giant Christ statue. So I bow to her in front of everyone, and everyone starts laughing. So then I go around to kick the carpet back, and it's a giant carpet roll. It's probably four feet high. Well, they start
Wow.
the bridal procession for her to come out ahead of time. So I'm running and rolling this carpet back. I get to the door, and I'm supposed to be able to open it, roll the carpet out, shut the doors. I open the door, and she's already standing there with her father. So they basically hurdle this 4 foot high roll of carpet and then proceed with the procession. And I haven't really heard the end of it because everyone's always like joking with me how I bowed to the bridesmaid and didn't get the carpet in on time. So
Oh my god.
end of story.
So that was a lot of work. Roll a carpet for a.
Because they had it from the front altar toward the back in the initial middle hallway. It was a Catholic wedding. They had it there, but the roll was pushed up against the main giant door, which the bride was going to come out of when they started the music. I was supposed to have some time that after I walked up to go back, open the doors, finish pushing the carpet through, and shut them. They were already there, and there was no way I was going to be able to push the carpet through the bride. And they had already started the music, so her and her father just kind of hopped up over it and went on with their day. But I think she was so nervous she was on some type of over-the-counter thing to not feel anything. Because she was so she's like, I don't even remember. Yeah. She's like, don't even remember that happened. I'm like, it's all good.
Maybe she was trying to put it out of her mind.
Yeah.
We partied pretty hard after the wedding with the reception, so I think it was all good. It was all good.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, go
Mm.
next. That's a good story, Morty. Thank you for sharing.
Anytime.
Who's next?
I'll go. Mine is not that
All
great,
right.
but I just couldn't think of any of too many of them. Um,
Because you're too cute to be embarrassing is the
Oh my
problem.
god.
yeah. So thank you. No. So what happened? I was in high school, and yes, I went to Catholic private school growing up. So I was in high school, and I remember this teacher one time said, this particular teacher had a son that was in elementary school, in the same school. And she told me, she's like, hey, can you do me a big favor? And I'm like, what's up? And she's like, something's up with my son. I need to take him home. Can you please go find him and bring him here? Bring him to this building. So it was a different building, elementary and high school, whatever. Then I'm like, sure, okay. So, and there was no cell phones back then, or or pagers or anything. So they really had to go find people and give them message, whatever. So, anyway, so they were in recess. The elementary was in recess at that point, or lunch, or their lunch, whatever. So I am walking over there, and I see him, and I find him, and he is looking really strange, and he is like kind of standing against a wall, but not really, but looking like something is up, and I'm like, you okay? Like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but apparently they have to go home. So I'm like, hey, so I was like, hey, like, hey, your mom asked me to come get you. He's gonna take you home. And he was like, okay. So then he starts walking, and he's kind of walking in front of me, and we're walking back. And all of a sudden I'm like, and I'm trying to figure out like, what's wrong? He seems okay, but I'm like, what's wrong? He's just acting a little weird, but he seemed okay, like whatever. And then I look at his pants, and I see the mark of he has shit himself. And he was so embarrassed that I was embarrassed for him. Because at that point, when I realized what it was, I was like, oh my God, I need to just leave him and let him walk on his own. Like, because I was embarrassed for him, and he was probably embarrassed too, whatever. And you can tell it was just a little bit. You can tell I'm like, oh my God, like that's what's going on. And yeah. Oh, I just thought of another one actually. Another embarrassing, and this one's a good one. It happened in high school as well. So
I have a quick question though.
Yeah.
How did it get on his hands?
No, it wasn't in his hands. It was in his pants. No. It was in his pants. It was in his pants. Yeah, his pants.
I thought you said hands.
No,
okay,
pants. It was in the pants.
I feel better.
It was bleeding a little bit of his pants. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah. I got it. All right. Yeah.
No, so this one is actually for me. Yeah. So it was 9th grade, I think it was, and like you do in 9th grade. I don't know if they do here, but they show you a movie of a woman giving birth. For the entire class, and I couldn't keep up. I thought I was just in shock, and I fainted. I sure did. I fainted, but that's not the funny part. No, wait.
Oh, it's not?
No, because funny. I fainted. Well, I waited till everybody leave. We were just leaving, and then I stayed by myself, and then I, what was that? That was weird. Okay. So anyway, so I was like, and then I fainted in the table, and because it was in the library when we watched the video. And then I came back right away, but that was like, oh my God, but somebody was still there. I think a teacher stayed behind and saw me and was like, you sure you're okay? Whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Okay, fine, whatever. The next morning, I'm in homeroom, and we had it was 9th grade, so we had 3 9th grade homerooms, like 9-1, 9-2, 9-3. So I'm in 9-1, 9-2 was literally next to us, and the next room next to us, and we're going through the whole thing. We have no AC, so the windows are open, stuff like that. And all of a sudden, I hear the entire next homeroom just burst into laughter. And I'm like, and everybody's like, everybody looking at each other like something funny happened next door. Like, I wonder what it is. And I'm like, I know. I wonder what the news is, whatever. Later on in recess, I find out that the teacher that was there helping me told the story to the class, and they were laughing.
Oh no!
Yes.
Ronald!
Yes.
Oh no!
Yes. And that was so fucked up. I remember that, and I was so fucked up because then everybody that was in the
Oh,
class
my
came to me
God.
like, Ronald, I heard
They're like,
about you
"Oh."
fainting, and I'm like, how did you hear about that? Oh, the teacher said it this morning, and I'm like, is that why everybody burst
Big
into laughter?
mouth.
It's like, yeah,
Oh,
and I'm
no.
like,
Oh,
okay. I think I remember. I think I hid in the bathroom for like the rest of the day
Oh
that day.
no!
I was like, are you flipping kidding me? Oh my God, that one just came
Oh,
back
God.
to me. Thank you. But yeah, that was that. Yep,
Oh,
that's
my
my most
God.
embarrassing story.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
Bless
one.
your heart. I was
can't
gonna
tell if
call
we
you
have-
out on the first one because
Oh,
I was like, that's
what?
someone else's embarrassing story. But Matt, then
Yeah,
you told that one.
he
and
was
it didn't
embarrassed
yourself.
for him,
I am about
which
to
I can
yeah,
understand.
but that one,
That's
it
like-
just came back to me. Like as soon as I said that one, I was like, wait a minute, I have that one. Yeah. Okay.
Good for you,
Yeah. What happened to Betty and I feel like
Cecilia.
Cecilia? Are they there?
We're here, yeah.
Oh, you are
we're
there.
just
Okay.
letting people
'cause-
tell their story.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good. Because I was like, are you guys playing or you guys joined our game?
No, we're watching you.
Oh, you're watching us. Okay.
Okay.
Why aren't you playing something? Okay.
Well, who's next? Goomer said his story.
Okay.
So I'll go next. So
Okay.
this one's this is kind of funny actually, and it's hard for me because I don't really get embarrassed. I can care less what people say or what they think, or I'm not yeah, not that person. But this one was because it was my first time on a date with my beautiful wife, and
Oh.
we went we went out to like the Orlando Eye and all that stuff, right? We had a beautiful date. We're on the Ferris wheel, on the big wheel, all this stuff. And I think we went to Uncle Julio's as well. Mm-hmm. And so we were in traffic, right, leaving in that same area where all that's at. And I see a cop, like how Ronald say, or sorry, how Goomer would say, adjacent to me.
Jason. Yes. Good job, sir. Good
Jason to
job.
me.
Good job. I'm very proud. Very proud of you. Very proud. Yes.
So I see in the rearview mirror, and mind you, in my mind, I'm young. I was young at the time. I was really young at the time. My insurance was suspended. So I knew
Oh
I was
no.
driving with suspended insurance.
Oh,
Therefore,
my gosh.
license might be suspended too. So I go into the parking lot of, like King's Bowling area, try to like get away from the cop, and I see the cop also turns into too. And I'm like, oh my god. This whole time my wife is like not even know what's going on. So
Yeah,
I go
I
and
was gonna say,
turn, I
you didn't
turn,
tell
I do another turn as well to try to get away from it, and then all of a sudden his lights come on, and I'm like, oh.
Oh no.
So yeah, I give him my, my license and my insurance. Goes, well, your thing is suspended, your license is suspended. We're gonna have to take your tags. We gotta take your
Oh
tags.
my gosh.
Oh no.
So I'm like, oh my god, mind you, this is our first, like a first actual date, like romantic date. So I'm there like, oh, so I had to, call my dad, or not call my dad. We actually ordered a cab to go to my dad's house. My dad come and pick up because he works for a dealership, so he has a dealer tag. He goes, picks up my car, drops.
Oh, dealer tag smart.
Yeah, and then drop us off at my wife's place at the time. And I'm there like, I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing.
Oh, no.
She's so sweet. She's just like, it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. She goes, if I can't accept you at your worst, then like I see you at your worst and all this stuff. It's
Oh
okay.
my gosh, how sweet.
And I was
Wow.
like, okay, that's pretty good. That was honestly the most embarrassing thing for me because I was like, oh god.
Okay, so now before
Yeah.
Cecilia
And she-
tells her story, now we need to really find out what you really were thinking when that was going on.
Well,
Who, me or
No, Cecilia.
Cecilia.
Follow up behind that. It was cute. I honestly, for me, it does not bother me at all.
Okay,
if
okay.
you're going through your own things, that's fine. Because everybody goes through something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it's a
Well,
first date, so you kind of
I was
like.
gonna say you didn't
Yeah.
even tell that as your worst first date story. So
Yeah,
last
it
week.
could have
So,
worked for that.
so
No.
Well, I guess it wasn't the
Just
worst
that
one
part
because
was
they're still
embarrassing.
together.
Yeah.
They got married. So
Yeah, exactly.
so
Maybe
never
because
mind.
he realized how wonderful like even more he realized that she's wonderful. It's like
Aw,
not a bad
so
date, right?
sweet.
As much
Yeah.
as my brother tried to clown me to this guy, at the end of the day, he saw every beauty in me, and it just enhanced from there. So.
Oh my gosh, you guys are just, oh my gosh, you're too cute and sweet. Can you get in here, Aaron? Oh, good. That is awesome.
No, don't leave, don't leave.
Huh?
I'm dead.
No, Cecilia.
Okay, Cecilia, it's your turn. What's your most embarrassing story?
Oh boy,
the
oh
follow-up
boy.
behind the whole bow and the poop thing, and then you fainting, and then him getting his car taken away or tags taken away. That's hard to. That's
Oh
hard to
shoot,
follow
I hit
up
the wrong
on.
button. Hang on. I hit the
For
right
me,
button.
the only thing that could be embarrassing to me would
I
have
can't
been
get in it.
the first time that me and
Why
him
can't I
kinda
get in
hung
it?
out. I went to use the
Oh, okay.
bathroom and I farted.
Oh, what?
And that was, it was like
remember that.
the first time.
I remember that.
I was like, stop listening.
Oh wait, okay. I get it.
Oh my god,
At the
it's so
time-
funny.
At the time, she was living in a studio apartment, so you know how big is a studio apartment? The
Yeah,
size of
you
a
can
freaking
hear
room.
everything.
Yeah.
So
Like, turn
I
on some
randomly
music.
saw her. I was like, "You feel like a little girl." And she goes, "Stop listening!" And all of a sudden she's farting. I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah. That's awesome.
It was embarrassing to me, but for me, I
Pee
think it's
like a
more...
little girl. Carlos, why'd you? I mean, oh shit, Betty, why'd you even say anything at all?
I had to. It was just funny. It was
You
at the
did?
time. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh shit,
So-
that's awesome.
The one thing about me, I'm very. When it comes to silence, I can't be in silence. I don't know why.
I see.
You have to like give
So
me.
you had to
some
fill
sort-
it with something. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to make her. I made her laugh. I
Yeah.
made her laugh, and she farted. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And she's like,
It's not.
and I was like, by the way, you fart like a little girl too.
Oh my god. Oh no, that's hysterical.
Listen, we.
That's when I
Holy
locked him
crap.
in, and I wouldn't
Yeah.
let go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Fun
Good
times,
stuff.
fun
Good
That
stuff.
was it. That was it for me.
Interesting. Wow,
Nothing crazy.
Oh,
nothing crazy.
Well,
I don't know
I
how I
did
would
have
have
never
handled.
I know, and I'm trying to think. Oh, I just thought of two, but I guess I'll tell this one. It happened at work. Actually, so I spent 2 years as the director of admissions at a small college, a health sciences college, and so, it was my job to, people apply, they have all these things that they need to get together to put in their files. And then I would take them to the admissions committees where the heads of the programs would meet and look over the files. I mean, I would score the things and, whatever, and bring the best of the best. And, and then they would say, okay, yeah, we're going to take these people and go ahead and send them, letters, giving them admission to the program. And so one of the programs was a radiation therapy program. And so this particular year, the dean had come to me and said, hey, and, for sake of protecting identities, said, hey, if Carrie, the head of the program, comes and asks you to send any admissions letters to any of her people, or any of the students that were going to be admitted, please don't send them because we have decided we're going to close the program.
Oh no.
And she doesn't know yet. And I said, oh gosh, okay. That's, yeah.
Awkward.
So sure enough, there was some time. She had asked me for some files, which I gave to her, and a little bit later, I get an email saying, hey, Daisy, go ahead and send admissions letters to these, to these students. And I was like, oh, crap. What do I do? Like, I can't just ignore her, and I'm like, oh, my God. So I was like, I better email the dean and, and ask, what the hell? And so, so that's what I did. I was like, hey, see below, what do I tell her? Mm-hmm. And a little bit later, I get an email back. I was like, what do I tell? Whatever. So I get an email back from Carrie, not the dean. I had accidentally emailed her instead of the dean.
Oh.
Oh no.
She said, "Yeah, Daisy, I don't understand what you mean."
Could you send the letters now, please? Thank you. Like, what? Oh no.
I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And so I grabbed the registrar. I was like, oh my goodness. I said, look at what I did. She's like, oh, we're going to have to go tell the dean. And he's kind of a blowhard. And so we had to go to his office and tell him what I had done accidentally. And he's like, what are you guys, again, a little bit of an accent, what are you guys just stupid over there? Or whatever. I mean, yeah, he was not,
Wow.
he was an ass. Anyway, so he was, but I was kind of just like resigned. It didn't hurt my feelings or anything because I was like, I fucked up and, whatever. But yeah, so of course they had to end up telling her.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was her job. I mean, it was her livelihood. And then they were forced to, but part of that is their fault. Why would you do that? Why would you put me in the middle?
Right?
sorry
Don't
to
tell me
interrupt.
that
Oh.
information.
Sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt,
Back
but
to
let's
the
go to
lobby.
the
Are we
lobby
splitting
because I
up?
think we
Okay.
have otherwise we're going to do
Okay.
Respawn Rumble. So let's
Okay.
figure out how we're splitting teams.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, now continue your story after we
Okay.
say who goes.
Well, no, it was pretty much, that was it. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
so
Wow.
awkward, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
embarrassing.
yeah. I was embarrassed. Yeah, exactly. I was embarrassed.
How do we want
All
to
right.
split up?
I will jump off, and then if one or two of y'all want to go with me,
I can
Okay.
jump off.
I'm
Okay,
I'm trying
I'll
to figure
jump
out
off.
how to leave.
I'm
There we go,
jumping.
leave.
So
Okay.
Arthur and Daisy. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, wait, live party. Hang on.
That's a big fear that I have. Emailing or texting
Oh,
or
yeah.
Teams messaging the wrong person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell
Oh.
you? Can I tell you one that a friend of mine
Hold on.
did? Wait,
I'm
how
gonna
do I
join you
get?
guys. Hold on. I'm gonna join.
I'm
you.
coming.
Why are you joining us? Oh,
right.
wait.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were staying with them
Oh, I'll stay.
because
I'll stay.
Arthur and I jumped out to join.
you
But
can
I mean,
if you want to, though. You're welcome. If you want,
Well,
it
'cause
would be
it's a
more
twin.
Yeah.
equal.
Well, then that leaves two people
Oh.
again.
Clint,
You know what I mean? It's like we're kind of,
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I mean, we
Okay.
jumped out because
Okay.
kind of splitting it. But how come
Okay.
we're not? Where are
Here, I'll fix it.
Betty and?
Betty and
They're still-
and
they're
Cecilia
still
still
here.
here.
Yeah, we're still here.
How do we join your thing though?
No,
What do you mean?
They're with
We're
with
in
me
yours.
and.
Yeah,
Oh, they're with their. Oh,
I'm
then
so
yeah.
confusing
Okay.
the
So
I'm
you're
sorry.
playing with Arthur.
Oh
You're
my
playing with
God.
Arthur.
Then Laverne, yes, come with
come
us.
join us. Because I was going to say, we're only two
I
of
was
us.
confused. I thought we
Yeah.
were joining. I
Yeah.
forgot that they were
I
in
was-
there already.
Okay.
And I
You
was
said then
thinking
there's-
we were
and then you
joining
like-
them.
And then you're like, there's
Like,
then
wait
there's
a
still
minute.
two. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
no. I totally. You know what? Okay, my next embarrassing moment was right now.
Number 2.
Was this? Yeah. No, I want to tell because I thought it was funny. A friend of mine way back in the day, not a super religious guy, but working, at this religious organization. We have chaplains and, the chaplain of the hospital and, like stories about God or what, worship type things, they would blast out to all employees. Well, it would come out from one of the assistants in the executive office. It would come out from her email box and it would blast out to, to everyone. Well, he happened to be friends with this, with this particular, assistant, and it came out one day, and he wrote back to her. He was just like, ugh. And so he wrote back to her, Jesus in the morning, Jesus in the evening, Jesus at supper time. He's like, Jesus, what the heck? And so he writes that back to her. Well, what he didn't know is the email was set up to, if anybody responded, instead of going to her, it would go directly back to the chaplain. And so, and so pretty soon he gets an email going, and I was predicting, hey, John, I'm sorry if this offended you. It's like, so every now and then we just sing that Jesus in the morning, Jesus in the evening, Jesus at supper time, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. What is this? Oh my God! And of course he called his friend. He said, "Oh my gosh, why did you tell me your email was set up to do that?" Like, oh my God, yeah, he was, He was
One of those
mortified.
moments.
And I tell you what, that's what I learned even through my thing was somebody had said, do not put anything in email that you don't want forwarded to somebody else because accidents happen, and I've just always kind of remembered that, like, you just don't do it, text the person now that we have the beauty of text. So sometimes I'll take it to text if I because you never know who could forward or what you might do accidentally, and just, oh my God, really embarrass yourself. Anyway,
I
fun.
tell you what, I'm going to double dip a little bit here because I feel like another story needs to be shared.
Yeah.
So, because I have a lot of them. Apparently, other people lead normal lives where they pay attention to things and weird stuff doesn't happen to them. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
So, we're taking a trip to Montana.
Oh,
and,
yes. I love this.
We're driving. It's kind of a remote area, and we've been driving. And this is around Glacier National Park, which, if any of you have not been and you love nature, definitely put that on your bucket list, by the way. Beautiful, gorgeous place if you like the outdoors, even if you want to just see it from a car. Amazing. Anyways, so we're driving, and the park is huge, and we're trying to get to one side of the park, which is a pretty good distance away. And we got to go to the bathroom. We got to gas up. Well, on one side of the park, it's owned by the Blackfoot Nation, okay? And this is the first sign we see of any kind of civilization for quite some time, place where we can get to the bathroom and gas up. Well, I, fill up my tank, and I also want to preface this by saying that I am in a rental vehicle, so, unknown place, unknown car, anyhow. So I gas up, and I go to the restroom. Well, I come out of the restroom to find that the little gas nozzle is still in the car. And I'm just kind of like, okay, look, I know that I've got a little bit of brain fog. Listen, I'm perimenopausal. It happens. Okay, I accept that. But I do not recall this. This is really crazy. And I'm getting a little bit worried about myself standing there looking at the gas nozzle sitting in the tank. Like, what the hell? Then I look, so I put it up. I put the gas nozzle up into the, the gas whatever thingy, and I can't find the cap. And I'm like, holy crap, this is a rental. What did I do with the cap? This is crazy. Out of nowhere, I hear, oh, hello there. Y'all, I was at somebody else's car.
Well, hello.
Guys, I repeat, I was at somebody else's car.
What
I
the
put
freak?
the gas nozzle.
Did you drive it?
No. It
God.
looked like the rental that I was driving. And I wasn't really paying attention because I was kind of in vacay
We can see
mode.
that.
And I basically took the gas that somebody was pumping into their vehicle, took it out of their gas tank, hung it up, and was just standing there like an idiot. So
That is funny.
Wow.
But that is such a thing for this family to do because they're always doing stuff like this.
yeah,
Hilarious.
It's just that we have these crazy things happen, and we do kind of like to have a miniature competition on who has done the most embarrassing thing for the year. And I feel like that was definitely a contender. Because that and luckily the guy was so nice. I'm thinking if some stranger was standing by my car doing that, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know
Well, he's a man and you're a cute girl, so he
Exactly.
was probably
Yeah.
like, "Oh, hello." Yeah.
Well,
Hello,
listen.
hello there.
I mean, I'm okay for a 52-year-old woman, but you know, I don't know. I might be past my years to maybe bring about
Once beautiful,
a moment of
always beautiful.
infatuation. Oh, well, thank you. Very kind, very kind.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I just thought y'all might appreciate
Yeah.
that. 'Cause,
That was a good one.
Wow.
That was a good one.
That-
And yes.
That would have to have been like the most embarrassing moment, though.
It was.
Like,
It was pretty. It was pretty. It was pretty bad. It was pretty
yeah.
bad.
I've
still
done
to
that.
this day.
Twice.
Have you?
One time, a cousin of my father's, her and her husband lived in the Keys. They were like my father's age. And we went out to dinner at one of the local places. It was fun. And, you know, we had drinks and stuff. And my one uncle and I are like, all right, we're going somewhere else. And they're like, we're going to pay the bill. Go get in the truck. We're like, cool. It was a Dodge Ram. My uncle and I go out there and we're like, oh, there it is. It's a great Dodge Ram. Like, you're in the Keys. There can't be a ton of them.
Uh-huh.
We were in the wrong person's car and it was unlocked, and I didn't realize it until like we get in the back, we sit down, and I start looking around, and there's nothing in here. Like, this isn't his car. And because we had a lot of drinks, it took about 5 minutes of us just staring at things in the car to realize, oh, we're in the wrong car.
Well,
Oh, God.
if I tell you how many
That's-
times I can point out that my husband, the wonderful Arthur, will be walking in the parking lot to get to my car, and he will walk to a different car.
I'm
Sometimes sometimes I'm in the car, and I have the lights on, and I flash him. I'm like, hey, I'm in this car, and he still walks to the other. You know, sometimes it's even a different color of the car.
my problem is I'm never really here when I'm here. You know what I'm saying, Boomer?
Hilarious. I love it.
I'm always sort of off in my own imagination somewhere. So it's very hard to
Milkshake
like.
land.
I'm in
Yeah,
milkshake
yeah.
land, and sorry. I did it again. But yeah, that's why that kind of thing happens. It's like you'll park, and then I'll go into the store, and then come out, and it's like, well, where is he? I don't know.
I'm like, I'm
Where's
the only
Mark
car
until we
here, and I'm
find
like, I'm
him?
flashing you in the lights, and you're still like looking. Where is he? Did he leave me?
Yeah, but here's the thing,
Wait,
Goomer.
wait. Where'd he go?
Sweet
Yeah.
brother-in-law. I've done that too. I can't say anything.
I know, it's a thing in the family, yeah.
It's definitely a family affair. Arthur, you know, apparently the apple didn't fall from one of the trees that we came from.
You're great with directions, though. I'm
I'm good with
I'm
directions,
awful with directions.
but I'm in my own world sometimes. So
Yeah, you're like where our family is from, a very, very rural town in Alabama. Very, very, very rural. Like, I would be shocked if any of you have ever heard of it. But anyway, there is a couple of graveyards in a sort of, I would say, close-ish vicinity that our family is buried in, depending on which generation. And the one we always go to has our grandparents, our great-grandparents, our aunt, our cousin, we even have some great-great-grandparents, but there's one that has a great-great-great-great-grandparent in it. And it's in a little town just kind of up the road from where we would normally be. And in order to get there at this time, like, GPS wasn't as good as it is now. Like, you kind of needed a map to figure it out, because you would for sure lose your signal at this point if you were in there, and you wouldn't have, the luxury of those directions. But Laverne literally looks at the map for like 3 seconds. She's like, yeah, okay. So Daisy and I were in our own car, and we're driving behind her, and Daisy's GPS is like, it's like we're in the Bermuda Triangle. It's like spinning in circles. Like, where do we go? And it's telling us like 2 hours if we follow the way Laverne's going. She's like, call Laverne, tell her we need to not go this way. And she's like, just trust me. I know what I'm doing. And it was literally like zip, 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 and we were there. I couldn't get over it. and
That's
she had just
awesome.
memorized the map from the night before. Yeah, that's it. I was like, that's amazing. I could never do that. I get lost going to the same place like 8 times. Like, yeah. Don't ever drop me off like with Bear Grylls in the wilderness. I'll die. I'll die. It'll be-
One moment, Daisy, did you just grab the stick of truth?
Daisy.
Daisy's muted.
Oh, I am muted. Sorry.
I almost
It's for
grabbed it
everybody's
over
own
here.
good, but yeah. No, I grabbed it because so I'm
Where are we gonna go?
we're
I
safe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, where
Yeah,
was she?
Betty almost grabbed it too.
I almost
Where
grabbed
are
it.
they?
They killed me. They killed
Oh,
me.
they killed you.
No.
They murdered me.
yeah.
No.
Look on here.
They did me like they did J-Lo. They just forgot about me and left me.
Anybody wants to?
I feel like she's come back there recently, right?
No.
Like,
No,
No.
it's getting
No.
worse if
No.
anything.
That
Did
that
you see?
short-term marriage to Ben Affleck again brought
Wow.
her back into
Well,
the thing for a little bit.
Are you hearing all the scandal with the whole Golden Globe red carpet thing that's going
Yeah,
on?
no, that's a lot of
no, I guess
Oh,
It's a lot of
didn't.
diva
So-
moment, diva acting situation.
Yeah,
with
so
her.
I don't want to go from the conversation, but real quick, there's a guy always at the red carpet that does like little glam shots for the celebrities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So every celebrity, yeah, like a little glam Photoshop with them, like a little video. So every celebrity he talks to, he politely goes, "Hey, do you mind doing this? You know, like if you don't want to, that's fine." J-Lo didn't even look at him.
And every
Wow.
no,
Wow.
and also every celebrity is very friendly. Thank you for doing this. And
Yeah.
oh my god, what do I do? Like,
Why is she
you
such
know.
a snob?
And then
Why is
she
she
and
like
then she
that?
just
No,
like went crazy.
he was like, "Hey Jennifer," not even calling her J-Lo. "Hey Jennifer, you know, do you want to? Oh my
Yeah.
God, you're so cute, you're so gorgeous. And that, do you want to do a shot?" And she did not acknowledge him, didn't look at him. All
Wow.
she did was walk to the camera without looking at him, turn around, and then left.
And with her
Wow.
reputation the way it is right now, you'd think she'd be more anxious to,
No,
I-
she's
you know,
yeah.
be nice
Yeah.
on camera.
Yell at her. Are you tired of being famous? Is that it? Because
Right.
your fans are what makes you.
Exactly.
Without your fans, you're nothing.
Right.
Exactly.
You know,
Yep.
so what's that about? You know, you can
And
drop
this
the
is
attitude.
not a paparazzi trying to like you're in a red carpet.
Yeah.
You're in a red carpet.
You're there.
You're
If
supposed
you
to be
didn't
showing
wanna
the dress.
come,
You're
stay
supposed to be
home.
doing you're supposed to be doing this stuff. And
Yeah.
and it's like okay, people always say diva, 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 and people they always try to
Yeah.
like no, I'm good, whatever. But she's not. She doesn't care. She's like
Shit's nasty.
I love
Whatever.
it.
So-
From
Yeah.
most embarrassing moment to J-Lo's a bitch.
yeah, well,
J-Lo, if you're out there and you hear this somehow, this goes
Yeah.
somewhere, this goes viral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess is this our first celebrity beef?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is.
Oh, yeah,
you're
that's
nasty
true.
girl.
How can
That's
you
funny.
get behind a Puerto Rican that doesn't speak Spanish?
ooh,
She does what? She doesn't speak
like
Spanish?
that.
No.
No.
What?
She knows
very-
like the basics,
Yeah.
But even when
Oh.
she tries that, it's like the accent is so bad, and
It sounds like a white girl, or
Well, what was it? Oh, she had a few good shows in Vegas. No, she sounds like a New Yorker. Nothing against New Yorkers, we love them. But because she had a couple of shows in Vegas and in the Coliseum Biome, which is like wow, okay, you booked that theater. And then she was reading from the prompter, which she was saying hi to the audience. She was reading it like. And I'm like, so you're trying to show that you're friendly, but you're reading the script? Like, okay, it's
Right.
kind of weird. Yeah.
Wow.
Not only that, she says she's Jenny from the block, but all the
Oh,
New
I'm shooting the
Yorkers-
wrong person. Why am I shooting?
all the New Yorkers don't believe her or don't even accept her.
I know,
They-
yeah.
they-
Wow.
she's not a
Yeah.
part of this club. She don't go here.
Huh.
What
she
block?
doesn't even go here.
Mind you, she's from she's from the
Thank
Bronx, right? Yeah, she's from the Bronx.
Oh, the
But
people
she-
coming.
But she went to private school in the Bronx.
Oh.
Well, actually, a friend of mine's older sister hung out with her and knew her
Yeah,
at that before she was famous, and they were actually friends.
yeah.
But she said the second she started to get a little fame, it went right through her head.
And
She was,
I saw her in Vegas with the first residency, like 2016, I think it was, or 17. And I'll tell you something, it was a hell of a show. Like she puts out a show, and she was but she was younger, and I guess she was friendly. It was awesome. We had a great time.
Well, she started out as a dancer on In Living Color, right?
She was part of the Fly Girl.
Really?
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
part of the Fly
Oh,
Girls.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny, interesting.
The Wayne brother made her basically.
Wow, no kidding.
Yeah, because I think by mid '90s she was starting to get movie roles.
Yeah, she did Selena, and then she started doing some other stuff too.
Had an album.
I feel like Selena, the movie, put her on the map, put her way on the
Aw,
map.
come on. Aw, come on.
So J-Lo, if you're out there,
Yeah.
your butt's
Thanks.
fake.
Yeah,
Thanks.
get it together.
Thanks, Selena.
Get it together and be nicer to people.
Also, her movies that came out so far, her movies came out are trash.
Anaconda.
Trash. No, like the
I
recent
like
ones,
Anaconda
the recent
actually.
Oh, the recent one. I
the
thought we were
recent
going
one,
back
yeah.
all the
Yeah,
way.
I actually liked her better when she was Jennifer Lopez, the actress, before she
Yes.
became J-Lo.
Yes.
And then she did movies afterwards, and it just seemed like she carried the attitude with her a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are
Anyway,
thousands of
I
other
don't know.
beautiful ladies that can take your
He's
spot.
going to ban us on
Well,
social
because
media.
she has a lot of embarrassing stories, baby. You know,
I'm sorry.
and that's yeah. No, don't be
Selena.
sorry.
Selena paved the way for her to walk that runway. Just saying.
Mhm.
Just
Mhm.
saying.
And then some.
Because if
If
it-
she didn't pass
Let's-
away, she
be
wouldn't
no
have
J-Lo.
done her video.
Hashtag trust the right people. Yeah.
Mhm.
With
Also, Yolanda, forget you. Hope you never come out. Just saying.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, boy,
Yolanda
now we're beefing
Saldivar.
with Yolanda and J-Lo.
They planned it. I think. I don't know. I can't prove it, but I can prove it.
Wow.
They plan what?
The murder.
Oh,
I'm
but-
lost. What are you
Just kidding,
talking
just
about?
kidding.
now we're talking about Selena.
Oh! I was like, what? Yolanda? Oh, yeah, I got it.
The woman
Yeah.
who killed her.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, it's don't be sorry.
Oh.
Yolanda and J-Lo, you're not getting no empanadas for Christmas. Just
Yeah.
saying.
I wonder if she knows what an empanada is.
Yeah.
But remember when she did the whole thing with the bodega? With like,
Yes,
you know,
so-
you have a whatever sandwich on a roll with the orange drink. If you know, and everybody in
A
the
ham
Bronx
and
is like,
cheese.
what is she talking about? Like,
A ham
nobody
and cheese
knows
on a
what
roll.
she's talking about.
With the
Yeah.
orange drink.
Yeah.
Ham and cheese on the roll.
If you're a real New Yorker, you know it's chopped cheese all the way. You know it's chopped cheese.
Yeah. Or you would say what it is in Spanish. You'd be like, oh, a medianoche or cubano, you know. Anyway, whatever. It's yeah. Oh, J-Lo, it's embarrassing for her. I saw a TikTok actually yesterday where it was a paparazzi. She was coming out of somewhere, and there was a homeless guy, right? You know, around the car which she was getting in, and he was like, you know, he knew who she was, and he was like, "Come on, give me money." You know, he was trying to like, you know, ask for money, stuff like that. A homeless guy. And she got in the car and then closed the door, and of course the paparazzi is probably thinking, "Oh my God, this is golden," you know. But then she you know, she took the window down and gave her like some money, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's nice," but that was
You
embarrassing
didn't
for
see
her.
her later. She went back and took it back.
Well, no, when she leaves, then you see the cut, and then the actor's like, "Thank you, that's a wrap," you know, and yeah, it's done.
So speaking of J-Lo being a
wrap.
bitch, what are we having for dinner?
Oh, because I don't know if that's what we're gonna talk about now. The most
Like
embarrassing
We're
story
reaching the end
regarding.
of our episode.
Yeah, it's
So,
3 minutes, so yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should call it. Everybody said their stories.
Yeah. I think this was we learned a lot today
Yes.
We did.
about each other.
Yes.
Pay
Yeah.
attention to the car that you get into.
Right.
Yes.
For a lot
Always
of
carry your
reasons.
keys.
Pay your insurance.
Make sure you don't
Tell
end
you
up
just-
somebody's skin suit. You're just
Yes.
you're one
Yeah.
bad decision away from a skin suit at any moment.
Don't
Just
When you use the bathroom.
always.
It
Exactly.
puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again.
Exactly.
Yeah. When you go when you're in school, if they say, "Hey, we're gonna watch a video about a woman giving birth," just say no and tell them that your mom didn't allow it.
Put the music on when you use the bathroom for the
Yeah,
first time.
yeah.
with
Yes.
someone.
Yes.
Oh
You're
my
like, have you
gosh,
ever
I
heard
love
this
it.
band I really like? Yeah.
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 Crank it for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Crank it up. You're like, oh, 1 second.
Good,
I
good,
just
good
don't
advice.
recall
It was
Good
cute.
advice.
It was cute. It was cute.
Yeah.
It was a little
Yep,
too.
yep.
Feel better about it.
Little too.
All right.
Toot, toot.
Well, everybody,
All right, have
don't
a
forget
good
to like
week.
and subscribe, and we'll see
Yes.
you next
Hit the
time.
bell.
Hit the bell, do all the things.
Share it with
Bye.
your friends.